Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are using the Westwood Tarot. Look how beautiful this box is. I just picked this one up. I actually got a coupon. I got it for almost $15 off. This one's been on my list for a long time and I got an alert. It comes with a really nice book here and I had a peek at it and definitely want to take a better look at that later. But let's get into your reading. I've already looked at and shuffled all of the cards here and tuck in because this is going to delight your senses and your sense of fantasy and innocent optimism. So let's see, let's get into it. I am going to shuffle here for a second. Okay, so what card most represents you at this time? The Wheel of Fortune. And, we keep getting this card, and here it is again in this new deck popping up right again. When I saw this deck, I was hearing the song, there is a season, turn, 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 for everything. I'm not going to sing to you, but it's like, there's a time for this and there's a time for that. There's a time for laughing. There's a time for crying. And it's like, and everything, the wheel turns, So if you've been going through a really hard cycle, you're up. Your time is here for coming into an easier time, a time where things are blossoming in your life. This is like the springtime of your life. Even if you're not in your springtime, it's like you are blossoming. And in this card there is a clock here in the middle, denoting time. What time is it on the clock? 10:10, 10:11. And there's lots of little animals here and flowers blossoming. And yeah, so anyway, so there's a season for everything, and this season is a time for you to blossom. So let's get into it and see what comes out. Okay. It's really hot in here. I have all of the windows closed and the fan is off for you guys. But let's see, what do you need to know about, these seasons of your life and like coming into, this cycle of abundance. Even I'm getting it's summertime, it's late summer, it's harvest time, it's bounty time, and even if this isn't your first go round, like the Wheel of Fortune goes round and round and round. It's like what goes up must go down and vice versa. And we are on an uptick. So what does the universe want to say? Cards are still really fresh. Ooh, the Moon in reverse. The Seven of Wands. This one was sideways. The Page of Swords. Okay, so let's start here. The Moon in reverse. So it's like you are coming out of the depths. You're coming out of the depths of, having looked at your shadows. It's like you're ready to cross through this portal, this threshold. This is two rocks, and you can see that there are like little windows. There's homes in those rocks, and there is a husky in the sky. And this is, your spirit team. For some of you, it's your passed on animals. Maybe it's a wolf, but it looks like a husky to me. He's smiling. And so your ancestors are watching to see how you fare. They've been waiting for you to come out of this dark side so you can go through, this transformation and be like a representative of the light. Dragonflies, they come from light. They refract light, and so they mirror light. And right now, you are mirroring the light of this world. And, it's because you've had a hard look at yourself, and you've used your intuition. You've gone through a lot of changes and transitions and seasons of your life to make it to this point. So you're going through this portal, like the dragonfly was born in the water here. next to this crawfish. They, they're born in the water and they live there. They become a water nymph, and then they, go into like a cocoon or a pupae, like a butterfly would, and then they're ready to fly. It takes 2 years. It's 2 year cycle of like coming to life, and so it's really fortunate, and it's also like can be a message from your ancestors, and I'm getting very much ancestor energy from this card. And because of everything you've went through, and because you've had to withdraw from the world so that you could really find perspective on the things that you've been through, um, and to be able to come out into the light, you like protect your peace with all costs. You see this dragon here? He's protecting his boundaries, and his gold. Dragons protect gold, but in this case, it's the Seven of Wands, so it's protecting the peace. He even has like a helmet on. He's like ready for battle. He's like, these are my limits. You have your limits, and you know this now because you've met your limits, and so it's okay to protect your peace and not be available for everything all the time. you know um you also need to rest. You also, you can't do everything for everybody, or you protect your peace. And also it's like a spirit of competition I'm getting, and fighting this uphill battle. And it's like you are no longer welcome to certain kinds of energy, certain kind of friends, certain kind of work. You're no longer available for that. And you're getting the Page of Swords here, and so you have some messages coming in. This could be ancestor messages given the Moon card, but it's like, you've been studying too. There's all these papers flying around this. Is it a dove? I think it's a dove, a white dove. Um, but it's like, I feel like, so you've been studying and learning, and, you know, you're ready to spread your wings here, and you're ready to pop out of these, clouds or fog or whatever this is, the confusion, because you, you know, you're learning too much. Like, actually, there's messages coming that are clearing the confusion, but also you're learning things that are clearing the confusion so that you can move forward with clarity. And there is one star here. A little wish upon a star there. All right, so what else here? So what, let's see here. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense here. 8 of Cups. So you're walking away to find out what your passions truly are, and I think it has to do with this learning. This is like a little sea lion or a manatee with a backpack, and like these are their cups, and it's like you're gonna take this journey to find, what lights you up. You're following the light here. You're following the light, and you're following the glimmers to find, what you're passionate about now. You may have been passionate about these things before, but now you are dreaming bigger, and you aren't content to just stay at this stage. It's like you want to continually change and grow and like honor the cycles of life. That it's like, you can't stay the same because of this Wheel of Fortune. That is the thing. It's like you have to continually change and grow, and like, in all the different stages of your life. So it's okay to change. You've got a Tower moment coming in, and I'm getting that this is like, it's like a type of forest fire. Sorry. It's a type of forest fire here, and it's burning away all that doesn't serve you, right? Um, these animals have gotten cozy in this little stump, but the stump is like rotted and hollow, and not very strong, very brittle, right? And so it's like the littlest thing can just come and like poof, and it starts this forest fire, and it burns away all that does not serve you. It forces you to like relocate either mentally or physically, but to find like higher ground, I'm hearing, and to find a home that is more comfortable, um, you know, whether this is an actual home or just like a place where you feel safe. It's like you're moving towards finding a safer place to be, because where you were was not stable, you know, not sustainable, or where you are right now, because you've changed so much. I think that's what it is. Because you've changed so much, even more things are changing, right? It's like, you know, you've been changing from this place, but now that you've changed so much, everything else has to change with it, in a good way. Like, in a good way, this is happening for your benefit, you know. You're ready to move on. The Chariot, right? You're ready to move on. Like, you're in a stable place right now. um you're very unique, and people see you as very unique, you know. Like, you've painted on your war paint, I'm hearing. And it's like you're prepared, you're ready, you've got your packs filled. And you know, it's a divine mission here where you're going, or you have a guiding light. You have a guiding light that's taking, like, you have like an inner knowing here of where you want to go. It's like your intuition is telling you um, that it's time, and you're ready for this. So, like, don't, you know, be afraid of this. This is like for your highest good, you know. Let's see here. Anything else, Spirit, before we get into um, the clarifying cards? Anything else here? Do you have any last messages or a piece of advice for the collective here? King of Cups. You know, you are ready to give and receive love. You know, like, you weren't at this place before, um, because you've had to be so protective of your peace. So it's like, uh, but you're ready now. You're like, you know, you see what's important, and you prioritize what emotionally feels good. You know, you lead with your heart, you lead with love. And again, with the dragonfly, there's a lot of dragonflies in this deck. And this one's like a firefly dragonfly. So it's like you lead with love, and you see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's also a full moon here. You know your worth, right? Like, the frog knows that he's a prince. You know your worth, and you lead with love, and you trust that you're going to be guided accordingly. I guess the advice is to lean into your emotions, right? Um, Not letting them get the best of you, but doing what, like, is emotionally satisfying, like standing true to your morals and doing what feels good by helping others, you know, helping your kingdom, you know, whatever that may mean, like helping people, um, or just putting more love out into the world, and then that is what you receive. This is really beautiful, you guys. I'm gonna pull, let's see, a couple of folia cards here. Get some oracle messages, and I think I'm going to also use the Sacred Forest Oracle. Oh, it's so hot, I'm sweating. All right, woman of a certain age. Okay. All right, so what's the advice? What does the collective really need to know about this? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Any other messages here? Okay. Healthy choices. Yeah, choose wisely, it says. Like, choose wisely. Like, you're making healthier choices now, and you may be, like, getting into, you know, fitness, or just, like, taking care of yourself to, like, keep your strength up, and for longevity, and for your nutrition. It's like you're making better choices now than you had in the past because of the things that you've learned, right? You're doing what's healthy for you. These are all healthy vegetables. There's some sage there too, garlic, you know. And it's bringing in abundance, financial security, and material gains. You know, I think it's just that your energy, because you're ready now, your energy is bringing in this abundance. You see all these coins, abundance on the Wheel of Fortune, right? Golden. You're like the golden child right now. Yeah, you're golden. Zoom in. The answer is there if you look closer. Zoom in. So it's like, I think you know what you want to go towards with this chariot, is the answer. Are you worried about finding what you're going towards? Because this person, I believe they're looking for what lights them up more, and it's like you've done like the homework part of it, the studying part of it, but you're like waiting to take off. You're waiting to like to go in that direction. Like you're just in the current current process of going, right? You know, you're gearing up for it. And the answer is here if you look closer. And that can also have to do with the moon, like easing confusion. Zoom in, like into the microcosms of life, you know, and you'll see the answers. Intuition, listen to your inner voice. Yeah, this is all about following your guiding light, you guys. Um, it's time now. Like, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away within your metamorphosis here with the monarch butterfly. Listen to your inner voice, it will guide you, right? Okay, so let's pull some for Sacred Forest. Still an oldie but a goodie. Okay, what do you have for us? What does the universe want to let us know from this deck? What is most important for the collective to hear at this time? I am so proud of you guys. This is such an amazing read. It's like you're really going for it. It's like be bold, be different, and just go. Like, don't look back. It's gonna make you really happy, and it may just even bring in somebody that can love you as much as you've learned to love yourself. Who is capable of giving the kind of love that you're capable of giving, like to finding your match. Freedom, eagle spirit, yeah. It's gonna make you soar. You're gonna be soaring above. There's also a little Pegasus in this card. So again, with the uniqueness, but you're getting your wings. You're learning to soar. You're getting your wings. You're learning to soar. So, and purification. This is a purification process. Purification through the fire. And whatever is left is like your most authentic, pure version of yourself, right? It's like you're becoming more you with every passing season. You know, getting rid of ego, like you're not working in ego anymore. You're purifying, and you and in process of purifying yourself, you're helping others to find that spark and that inspiration to do the same. And so by healing yourself, or having healed yourself, this is what it's inspiring other people to do the same. This is why your light is lighting the path for others. This is how like ascension works, right? That's like the general gist of it. It's like, you're lighting the path to freedom, and so that others can find the way, and this is the goal. This is the job. This is like why we're here, you learning from your past lessons, and then you're taking just what you need, just what fits in this backpack, and you're going. And then the forest fire is coming in behind you because you like sensed it. You sensed it. You knew it was time. You knew it was time, and you went just before the tower got there because your chariot had been prepared. You'd been waiting, but it's been prepared, and so you've been waiting for the signal to like it's time to move. And if you haven't yet, this is going to come up. Again, it's like the second eclipse of this season is coming up in 2 days. And you're ready for it. Like, you've braced for this. And you're going to get the sign that it's time to move. On the move, right? We're on the move. And you're going to find, like, ultimate love in your life. It's going to bring in love and people that really care. And I'm getting like a little, like a wish upon a star moment as well with this card. Let's get some channeled messages and see if we can get any more information on this. Such a beautiful reading. I can't wait to use these cards more. I love them. And I even I broke out my animal speak book so I can research all of the animals on it. I mean, I've read a lot of the entries a lot, but there's a lot more that I haven't read. Past lives, like you've changed your karma from a past life. Um, you know, the karmic debt has been paid from a past life, and everything is going to be easier now, and it's because you've been making what? Healthy choices. Yeah. Your stuck energy is unblocked, right? It's unblocked through this trial by fire, and then you're ready, you're on the move. Take a leap of faith. You will reap the rewards. Take a leap of faith. I'm telling you, Um, that take a leap of faith is giving the fool, right? But you're not a fool. You're, you know, it's like, it's like the fool is the zero card, and the world card, the closing out of the chapter, is the last card of the major arcana. And so if we cycle back to the zero card, for the new beginning, it's like you're the fool again. And so you get to take this leap of faith and find freedom. What do we have here? You're divinely protected. We know that here on this channel, you are divinely protected. 6 months. If you are actually moving, you could be moving in 6 months. There's a lot of movement in this card. We've got the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, the Tower suggests movement, change, freedom. There's a lot of wings here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards with wings, 6 cards with wings. So yeah, 6 months. It's like you're on the move. If you're not moving, it's like you're moving. You're changing your life path. It's like you're beginning this new. I don't know what it is that you're changing, but it's like you move differently. You move from a different place. It's like, and that's why you're headed in a different direction, because you've changed, and so you're not in the same circles, in the same time loop. It's like you're going right. It's like when you see the Wheel of Fortune and a lot of the other decks, it's like you think of it as like the Wheel of Fortune from the TV show where you're like spinning it stays in place spinning. But this one is a wagon wheel. This one's a wagon wheel. When this one moves, it goes, right? It's like actually moving. So you're protected. We already have that with divinely protected. Some of you guys are going to be seeing results in as soon as 1 month. Your life is a breath of fresh air. Like, do not take this for granted. This doesn't happen to everybody, and not everybody's going to resonate with this message. But those of you that do are very special. Like, this is a very special energy. Like, you've changed your life. You've been through it. You've been through the dark night of the soul. That's why you've been protective. But it's like, you can't stay. You almost feel stuck. Like, where is he gonna go? Everybody's here, like, needing his attention, like, trying to siphon off of his energy, and that's how you find your wings. It's like you've severed the ties. I'm getting like some of you have blocked a lot of people, things, or there's just, oh wow, there's a bunch of birds outside. Are they pigeons? No, crows. A huge flock, a murder of crows. But it's like you've cut a lot of people off, and like you cut a lot of bad habits off, or things that I'm getting devil energy, things that were draining you. You're gonna get an unexpected message, right? Was that here? Oh yeah, messages incoming. And then good luck this week. So you've got 1 month, 6 months, and this week. Confusion. The confusion has been dispelled. You're not going to be confused anymore. Where was that? because of your intuition. Like, confusion can't get you, right? Other people are going to be confused about how quickly this happened or how dramatically you've changed. It's going to create a wave of confusion. Maybe that's why this is coming in, because they want to know how you did what you did. And, lead by example, which is what you're doing. I am so proud of you. I don't even know. I can't even contain myself. All right, let's get a magical message to finish this off. And thank you for being here in this reading. My name is Carly, and so if you like this video, please hit a like. It really helps the channel grow, and it's like an energetic payment for watching. I always like every video I watch. And subscribe to the channel if you like this and to get more videos like this. But first, let's see what these magical messages are. They are just firing out. Okay. Stop underestimating your magic. There are treasures within you waiting to be discovered, to be shared. Stop underestimating your magic. There are treasures within you that are waiting to be discovered and shared, right? Like, I feel like some of you don't know how special you are. And it's like you think that everybody's like this, or like everybody has these same feelings, these same lessons, and it's not true. You're like this. This collective is like this. This is a collective of people that are growing and exponentially and have a gift to share with the world, like truly. You are not stagnant. The transformation is just happening within. Yeah, it's happening within. It's been happening. It's been happening for a long time, but it's like now that, like, it's all been fleshed out, you're ready to be on the move. You can keep, learning about yourself and this transformation, but you're ready to start sharing because the healer is also healing, right? And so, like, that's the lesson. You start somewhere. The truth is, you are more powerful and capable than you could ever imagine. Explore it. Yeah, explore it. If you don't know what it is that lights you up, like, you are more. The truth is, you are more powerful and capable than you could ever imagine. Explore it. Like, not everybody is like you. You are different, my friend, and yeah, I'm just so proud of you for getting to this level. And thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you on the next one.